I don't know what happened. I just woke up and I just had half a face. There's nothing I can do about it. um, hello. Um, we have King Housing coming in tomorrow, so we're cleaning up. I don't know. We just want it to be, extra special clean, so to speak. That doesn't really make sense. We want it to be cleaner than normal, neater than normal. Thing is, when I get up and for my back to start really hurting, all I have to do is stand in front of the sink and do dishes for 5 or 10 minutes. It's not fun. And I have a hair that I cannot get rid of that I think is stuck in my glasses, but I can't see that close. Every time I put them back on, I feel it. So, and I trim the eyebrows, and it's not the hair on top of my head.
Is it a beard hair?
It could be a beard hair. Don't have much hair on top of my head left. So, I don't know. Oh, I wanted to... You Scientologists are... I don't know what to say about you because, all of a sudden somebody dares to disagree with you and you start... you go in there and start voting them down and putting rude messages on their videos and things like that. And I had the same problem with members of AA doing the same thing to me. If you're doing that, there's something wrong with you or your beliefs or something along there. Because if everything was hunky-dory, you wouldn't be doing that.
They can't stand you to tell the truth.
Yeah, you all can't stand the truth. So, all I can do is laugh. You just have to have a sense of humor with people like you. What else can you do? Anyway, guess what? We have 2 dimes. Look at that. I don't know what you use these things for. They're just, somebody told us they're called a dime, or dimes. So we have 2 of those. We also have these little brass rounds, or copper rounds. See that? We have more than 2 of these. I don't know what you do with them. Back in the Middle Ages, when I lived back in the Middle Ages, as you know, I'm an eternal. I've lived forever. We use copper rounds to buy things, but I don't think you can use these things to buy things, because these are old. This has a picture of some guy named Lincoln on it. So these must be very, very old. So maybe they're worth something because they're so old.
Check this out, guys. Man, look at that.
So I could go back to having half a face. See that spot on my nose, eh? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're going to start using the small diapers because we're running really, really, really low. And we don't have money to buy any new ones.
So you have to squeeze him into them.
Yeah, so Mommy has to squeeze me into the really, really small ones.
Well, they're not that bad, but...
No, they're actually... Actually they're medium, not small. They're medium, but they're small on me. They're tight.
You wouldn't put in the small...
No.
For anything.
And Powder Hair, where did you go? I haven't heard from you in so long. I sent you a message, and I hope you're okay. And Zoe from Facebook, I hope you're okay. All of a sudden people just drop off the face of the earth.
It's just fun,
So,
real old, but it's something fun. Definitely gonna see if we'll sell it.
Wish I could find that hair. I just cannot find it. It's bugging me.
The medical arts building a few blocks away. So,
This is pickers. They go around picking stuff from old buildings. They pick fleas and ticks out of the buildings so the buildings can be usable.
No, they don't.
I would love to go to a medical arts building, find all sorts of medical supplies, old medical supplies. When I was in Edgemead in Mineral Wells, it's an old army base, old Fort Walters, and we only used a small area, very small area. It's a big base. We used a small area of it. We had, I used to think it was 5, but when Carolyn and I first came up here, we drove through there, and they're not there anymore, 4 houses that would have been officers' quarters. 2 barracks that are gone. We used one of them as a dorm, and when I left, we were preparing the second barracks to make it into a dorm, but the barracks are gone. The administration building is still there, but it looked like there may have been a fire in there. And the rec hall is still there, but it looks like somebody's living in it like a house. And there are weeds growing all over the place. The hospital is still there. The gym is gone. The swimming pool is gone. The swimming pool building is gone. But the hospital is still there. We didn't walk around looking over there. But when when the kids would go AWOL, some of them would go over to the hospital, and they would find the generator or whatever and flip the power on. All of a sudden, in the middle of the night, there's lights down there at the bottom of the hill. And anyway, we walk around it sometimes because we play like softball right there at the corner, but it's the hospital grounds. And they had old glass IV bottles in there, and they still had stuff. They just left stuff. I mean, some of these IV bottles had gook in them. Just ugh. Now, I don't know what was in them, but I'd love to get hold of some stuff like that. But
what was the least you would let this chair go for?
Anyway, I like old places like that. Being able to go to old places like that. So far, we really haven't found much up here to, look at. I mean, they're factories, but factories are factories, Hospitals, nursing homes, insane asylums, even old schools would be cool. But we haven't found those. Those are the places I'd like to go to. Anyway, I think Lucky needs to go out, so I will say mañana. Adios and mañana. Hold on, Lucky, I'll take you out.